everyone. Welcome to Hamilton, Ohio, Future Great Wrestling. My name is Bryce Knox. I'm joined here with my commentary partner, Nicole Delisle. And Nicole, we're coming off the back of FGW Unleashed. It was a huge night of action.
It was.
We had the retirement of William Wolf. We had the changing of the tag team titles. Roach are your new tag team champions. But perhaps most importantly, we have a new FGW champion in the form of the guiding light, Matthew Taylor.
Now, I know, Bryce, this is a big change for FGW right now. I'm not sure if the fans of FGW are going to be okay with seeing the light, but...
Nicole, what in the world is that music?
I have no idea, Bryce. It's always something.
It sounds so heroic.
Sophisticated? Yeah, we should have expected this, Bryce.
We should have. Everyone, it's FGW's favorite megalomaniac. It's JC Flash. I gotta say, Nicole, I am still so utterly disgusted at what JC did last week.
I have no clue where this is going to turn. I don't know why he did this. It is disgusting. It's despicable, and that's JC for you.
You go and betray your best friend to win a cardboard championship. Well, it's a very nice gift from our audience.
It is. It's great.
You go turn on your friend that you've known for years, that you've started your wrestling journey with, over this.
Yes. They're not going to like it.
Nicole, I am utterly disappointed. What JC did is facetious and deplorable.
I don't think the fans are accepting of it either. They're not too happy about this at all.
And can we talk about, where did he get this music anyways? Like, who let him have this?
Nobody.
Could somebody grab me a chair?
I agree with the audience.
Can we turn up the house lights?
Now turn them down a little bit lower.
My chair? Rick, the chair.
JC making Rick Toms give over his chair.
He's already making demands.
Champion. So what was I supposed to do after Cody Hawk sneaking his way like a snake past JC Flash? I had to climb back to the top of the mountain. But I lobbied for a championship match for months. A championship match that I clearly deserved until a couple weeks ago. It was the FGW wolf. His name is William Wolf. William? Will? I know that you're probably upset about what happened. But Will, I know you're somebody that cares about your legacy a great deal. I know your legacy means a great deal to you, and you of all people I would expect to understand. You gave this championship to Brian LeBic right in front of me, Will. You gave this championship to these people right in front of me. After everything I've been through, you know everything I've been through. And I can't allow that level of disrespect from anyone. Not even you. And especially not from all of you. But here's the thing. You have to respect me. Because like I said, I'm your champion. And you know it's true. Well, because it says so right here. And that leads me to my last order of business here tonight. Rick, and all the havoc and all the mayhem of last week, it seems as if you forgot to ring the bell for my match. Also, I don't remember you ever declaring me the new champion. But Rick, I'm a forgiving man, better late than never. I want you to take this microphone, Rick, and I want you to show me the respect that I deserve.
Oh, come on, Nicole.
I don't even know what's going on right now. Poor Rick.
Rick, you need it.
This is just insulting.
That's the only way he could be a champ, is by making them say it.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner last week and the new FGW People's Champion JC Flash.
Oh, you hear it, Bryce. The crowd has spoken.
They are making themselves well known. And frankly, Nicole, I don't blame them one bit. To quote myself from not too long ago, that man,
Oh, no. JC's already hiding.
there he is, Nicole.
Oh, he's here, right? It's a heavy metal Viking hook.
Hooks is here, looking to get a little bit of revenge for his cousin.
Yeah, you're going to need that chair and a whole lot more because of what's about to happen to you.
Woo!
When I made my return, I was very focused on the family, and I still am. But I really hope you don't think that means I've forgotten about you, because I haven't. And I'm a really good multitasker. So, when you and William Wolf had your business out here last week, I left it alone because even though he's my cousin, you guys have been friends for a long time. And I thought, I'll let these brothers sort things out themselves. But tonight, he's not here to defend himself. He's probably not ever going to be here to defend himself. And you have the nerve to come out here and talk about respect? Kid, I am going to teach you a lesson about respect. In fact, I'm done talking. Let's do this right now.
Oh boy, Nicole, are we about to have a match on our hands?
Oh, Hooks is ready for business.
Well, like Hook said, last week he had some business with the family, and Nicole, it seems that David Barnabas Spector, the general manager, is here to make good on some words.
Oh, Hooks was even going to open the ropes for him as JC just ran away out of the arena.
Before you get any fancy ideas, remind you that a whole hell of a lot has changed around here since the last time you were around, Hooks. Now, yours truly, the leader, David Barnabas Spector, is the FGW General Manager. So if you even think about laying one finger, one little pinky on yours truly, tonight will be the last time that any of these FGW insectoid fans will see the likes of you here at the arena ever again. You say coward, I say ultra intelligence. You know, for JC Flash, as wretchedly annoying as you have been week after week after week, I have to say, I did not expect the events of last week. I mean, you completely pulled the wool over everybody's eyes, even mine. But you know, Flash, it's really an indication of what type of a horrid individual William Wolf truly is, that his own best friend would leave him laying in the middle of that ring. And you know what? My family was prepared to finish the job completely until you stuck your nose where it didn't belong. You know, Hooks, let's take these moronic fans down memory lane, shall we? You see, before FGW even existed, you and I were actually friends. It is hard to believe, but it's absolute truth, and you know it. Bound together, brought together by our shared passion for horror films, for live music, for all things of the odd, the different, and the strange. It's the very reason why I had intended on you being one of the founding members of Darkness Worldwide. And you declined. Why did you decline? For the very same reason that you made yourself appear as the knight in shining armor here 1 week ago, rescuing your poor defenseless cousin, little Willie Wolf. Only the reality is, Hooks, you don't care about Will. You don't even care about any of these fans. All you care about is yourself. You are an absolute egomaniac. You would never be a member of Darkness Worldwide simply because you don't want to share the spotlight with anyone. The truth, Hooks, is that you and I are opposite sides of the very same coin. Only I'm honest about my treachery. You're little more than a filthy, disgusting liar. Nothing more than a charlatan. And I'm going to expose What? Security! Security! Security!
Nicole,
Jackson, have you completely
Uh-huh,
lost your
you
mind?
see what I see, right?
you heard it too. That's Jackson Breeze.
Oh, it is. He's in here causing a little bit of his comedic trouble that he likes
Security escort
to
this
have.
maniac out of my building! Rick, did you know about this?
Nicole, I would give that performance an Oscar.
Enough of this!
Absolutely.
I'm gonna expose you as the charlatan you are, Hooks. And that begins right now. You're all amped up, you're ready to go? Well, I've got somebody in the back that's itching, ready for a fight, ready to tear you limb from limb. And he is the newest member of my family, Kaz!
Yeah, you see how he could never get in that ring and do it himself, right?
Well, there is one thing, Nicole. While David Barnabas Spector doesn't get in to do much dirty work himself, he's at least resourceful. And as he said, here comes the newest member of the Spector family. A man I know well, a man I still hold respect for despite everything, Kaz Napier. I gotta say, Nicole, if there is someone suited to fight Hooks, size-wise that is, it's probably Kaz.
Well, I guess we're gonna see, because I'm sorry, but Hooks is one bad man, and you have to be one too in this ring to be able to get one over on him.
Yes, you do. This match is already underway as Hooks just taking Kaz into the corner. Haven't even had a chance to get Kaz's hood off.
I think Hooks has already shown that he's done playing, and you do not disrespect family.
No, you don't. Last week, we heard Hooks talk about how he was ready to go off into the sunset. But thanks to the family, Hooks is back to earn some honor for William Wolf, for himself, to decimate and destroy Spector's family. It looks like that first task has to be getting through Kaz, who's delivering those strikes, but Hooks does not seem affected.
Nothing at all.
Hooks taking it back to Kaz. I gotta say, I'm a little bit shocked by that. Kaz is a very, very powerful man, but, and again, I guess we should know better. Hooks is just one in his own right. And look at that, dropping that knee down onto the chest of Kaz in a cover. That's 2 count from referee Steve there.
Well, you heard that right there, stupid family.
Arrogant, yes. Stupid, for the betterment of ourselves, I'm not going to condone that statement. But I'm not against it. But here you see Hooks just using Kaz's own arm to choke him out. Referee asking Kaz if he wants to tap, but he says no.
Yes, but let me ask you this, Bryce. How long do you think Barnabas' so-called family is going to be in that ring every time that he wants somebody else to take the beating for him?
I don't know, Nicole, because like we've seen the video of how Justin Dream had entered over to the Future Great Comics, which also the other business of owner Brian Levick. Seems he also had some words about David Barnabas Spector, so maybe your theory has a bit of credence. Looks like you see Hooks about to whip off Kaz once again. Kaz looking at, got faked out, and he got met with a DDT for his trouble. Hooks just using that veteran experience of his. Hook's been in the wrestling business for quite a long time. And while Kaz had a lot of very impressive tutelage, he also is nowhere near the level of experience that Hooks is.
Well, this is definitely going to be a lesson like Hook said he was going to give. Is Kaz going to stay down? Is he going to be able to get back up and take on Hooks right now? I want to see it. He needs to.
I want to see it too, because I know Kaz.
Absolutely.
Kaz has a lot of stamina. I've talked about it time and time again ever since he's joined the roster, which I need to remind you. Oh, there's that spear from Hooks. Cover 1, 2, 3.
That is it.
All that endurance, nonetheless. A spear like that from Hooks will keep anyone down.
The heavy metal Viking, Hooks.
That, Bryce, is one hard lesson Hooks just taught, like he said he was going to.
Yes, it is, Nicole. You see Hooks. He's ready on the prowl. He's waiting for another cover. Here comes Justin Dream and the Zodiac. They're here to take it to Hooks as David Barnabas Spector gets Kaz out of there. You see both of them just headbutting and striking and all sorts of beatdowns here on hooks.
Oh, you might as well expect it every time that there's a loss on the family side. They all come back out.
Seems that Hooks getting a lesson of his own from David Barnabas Spector.
And we're not done yet.
No, we're not, Nicole. See the family. They're looking a bit weary. They're waiting for, they're on the lookout. And there is the Heretic, Stevel, chasing away Justin Dream, and joined by his brother, Brian Wild, your new FGW Tag Team Champions following Unleashed.
You see the family run for it.
Yes, you do. As we know, Ryan Wild has had a bit of history with Justin Dream in the past.
Yes.
And those two have had brand interference for quite a while on the family's behalf. They were joined in that initial tag team tournament, and so was Roach. While neither of those teams won now, here we stand where Roach is your tag team champions.
But just like Hooks is really close to family and respects family so much, you got the brothers Roach out here showing that they care about family, and family means something to them too.
Yes, it does. And now all three of these giant men head onto the back, and Nicole, what a way to start off our show tonight.
I know. Man, I don't know what's going to happen tonight. After Unleashed, where we go from here?
I don't know, but folks, we'll be right back.
Ladies and gentlemen, just last week, right here at the FGW Arena, a brand new FGW Champions crowned.
Nicole, like you heard Rick just say, a new FGW was crowned, and on behalf of the Guiding Light, here comes Brother Daniel.
Sit down. Your services are no longer needed, but I knew you'd mess this up. Last week, as I said, Cody Hawk, gone. Now, your FGW Heavyweight Champion, he is my guiding light, and each one of yours. He is the guiding light, Matthew Taylor.
And as Brother Daniel praises the slight, here he comes, your new FGW Heavyweight Champion, the Guiding Light, Matthew Taylor. Nicole, last week at FGW Unleashed, you and I saw the utter bloodbath that was that match that Cody Hawk finally lost the FGW Championship.
You know, even though Cody Hawk lost, I'm telling you what, Matthew Taylor really put blood, sweat, and tears into earning this new championship. So, is everybody going to follow Matthew Taylor, their new champ? Let's see if they can see the light.
We're about to find out. As you see, members of his congregation are here with them as he takes some victory spins and a pose to the camera. I guess you could say this is his lap around the track after last week.
Oh my goodness! I feel good. Oh. Glory, glory, glorious day it is. Can I get an amen, my brothers? Oh, can I get an
put your faith in me, your faith in the light, and you join my congregation, that great things will happen. And last Friday, the prophecy was fulfilled. And I am your new FGW champion. Your future is in my very capable hands. With that being said, I'm in such a good mood that I was willing to issue an open challenge for this championship here tonight. And I wonder if I have any takers yet.
He may.
Someone's music's playing.
Oh, yeah.
Boy. Nicole, you know who that music is.
Oh, I do, and so does the crowd.
That is the music of the symbol of excellence. A man who Matt Taylor knows well that he's gone to war with before.
Oh, he has.
Here comes Damon Strider.
No, stop right there.
He's already
Cut
saying
off
no.
this stupid music. Stop it right now. No, you did not pay close enough attention last night. I said an open challenge to anyone not currently on the FGW roster, because I have beaten you, and I have beaten everyone else in that locker room, and not one of you are worthy to step in the ring with me. So, until someone shows up that is worthy enough to step in the ring with me, I am simply going to take the night off, and I will be your FGW champion forever.
Okay.
Nicole,
I
know whose music that is. I see him. I see him through the darkness. That is the trashiest man alive. That is Ron Mathis.
He is definitely not on the FGW roster, so I'd run to Matthew Taylor.
Ron Mathis is most certainly a man worthy of challenging Matthew Taylor. This is a man who has taken championships all over.
Did I hear somebody say forever? Well, Matt, when I showed up here, I was under the impression you had an open challenge for that championship to anyone not on the roster. The last time I checked, I'm not on the roster, and you're a total jackass. So what I'm saying, Matt, is step between those ropes and put the championship on the line right now, just like you promised.
There's that trashy hospitality of Ron Mathis laying it down. Will Matt Taylor accept?
Oh, he needs to. I'm loving this.
All of you shut your mouths. This is my FGW now. You don't make the rules. I do. These two seem like they're ready for action. So I think if there's going to be a match right now, they can step in the ring with Skylar and Jax. As for you and me, you want your shot at this? We can do it later tonight in the main event.
Well, there you have it, folks. Matt Taylor saying your main event tonight. Ron Mathis, Matt Taylor, FGW Championship.
Definitely interesting.
limited time limit. Introducing our first team from Waterbury, Connecticut. Ryan Frost, Big Jim Anderson, the Brass City Devils.
Nicole, we are back here on Shockwave, and it's time for the Brass City Devils. While we have seen Ryan Frost here before, we have not seen his tag partners, so this is going to be a whole new experience. I gotta say, both these men are large and intimidating.
Oh, they sure are looking it tonight.
I guess whoever they're facing, they're in for a tall order. See, they both have chiseled looks on their face, scowls at the ready.
And their opponents introducing first. From Fort Ancient, Tacoma Valley, he is the Prophet of Pain, Amos.
And here comes the Prophet, a man who's been having a very, well, should I say, interesting past few weeks.
Yeah, I would say that's a good word for it.
He's been having this very unique partnership with his former significant other, Shauna Reed. And what I gotta say, these past few weeks, they've been cohesive. Shockingly enough, I wouldn't have expected it.
Yeah, and it's working quite well. And I'm interested, very interested in this one.
Speaking of Shauna,
And his tag team partner, the daughter of 1,000 maniacs, Shauna Reed.
here comes the daughter of 1,000 maniacs. Nicole, I just gotta say, this, every time that Shauna comes out, I say it, and I still mean to this day, it's freaking creepy.
I'm telling you what, Shauna Reed gives Annabelle a really bad name. I don't even know. I'm holding on to the desk a little bit. You never know where she's going to come from in that music.
I am sweating bullets of fear right now, I'll tell you that, because did you see that really weird video talking about Roberta and Octavia and
I don't-
Shauna, the 3 A's of the apocalypse or something?
Oh, that's one thing's for sure. She's going to show us. We're going to find out.
There's a lot of unanswered questions when it comes to the daughter of 1,000 maniacs, but there she is, folks, wearing that doll-like mask. Brass City's about to have 2 new residents right now, because Amos and Shauna are 2 very fearsome competitors.
These boys have their work cut out for them.
I do gotta say though, something that really intrigues me is that Shauna and Amos, they've been racking up wins. A lot of them.
And together.
Yeah,
They're together. They're not separate.
they aren't, and so it really makes you wonder, like in regards to the tag team championships, how that's gonna play out. And most certainly, if Brass City here can beat them, that certainly's got to play a lot for them too. Like we said, at FGW Unleashed, we did crown new tag team champions in the form of Roach, Ryan Wild, and the Heretic Stevel. And we still right now don't know who's going to be their first challengers.
And you know, right now, looking inside this ring, I think there's a good chance we might even know.
This match is certainly going to pay dividends to whoever wins, folks. And there you see Jim is setting in first on his team's behalf. Seems Shauna's having a grand old time at his expense, but leaving it to Amos to be the first one in. The bell is rung. We are underway.
And Amos has first dibs.
Jim looks ready to go. Amos, not so much. She looks a little off kilter.
Yeah.
I would be too. I mean, just look at the size of Jim. And there you see Amos being smart, ducking in and out of the ropes to try to get a cheap shot, but it did absolutely nothing.
Amos hiding behind Joe.
You hear Ryan Frost in the corner, respecting the rules at FGW. You really shouldn't put a hand on your official, but Amos, being the wise guy that he is, using those crafty tactics. Now he's in a little bit of predicament. He's trying to get back on his side of the ring. Amos is just refusing to go into a lockup of any sort with Jim.
I think he's maybe getting feel for him, you know, or taunting him a little bit, playing with his prey, as you would say.
I don't think I would call Jim prey, because right now he looks like the Predator. That man is huge, and he is starting to look pissed. And you can hear it as now he comes marching back in. Amos is just refusing to let anything occur right now.
He's getting into his head right now. But was that a tag that we saw?
It wasn't inside the ring. It doesn't count.
All righty.
Referee trying to get Amos back in.
Shauna, man, she doesn't even know what he's doing right now.
Jim saying, you know what, if Amos doesn't want to get anything here, he'll get him in there himself. And Jim came in, Amos just went up and over like it was nothing. Beating with that spinning back kick. He's trying to go for that drop toe hold. Nicole, I am I'm very confused right now. Amos is trying his best, but Jim certainly is getting the better in the terms of just not taking any of it whatsoever.
He's looking a little bit annoyed, and you know, Amos just looks like he wants to play a little bit, but I think maybe it's time to stop playing, and these guys they mean business right now.
Well, hey, Ryan Frost is back in here now, going along with Shauna, so maybe we'll see this match finally get a lockup.
He looks a little scared, even though he says he's not.
I will say, no matter who you are, even the mighty would be terrified of Shauna Reed.
We've seen it before.
And they have all the right to be, as Shauna is no slouch of a competitor. She is the first ever Super Zeta Memorial Champion. She has been in contendership for the FGW Championship before, and every single match she's been through, especially as of late, she's just ripped her opponents limb from limb.
Yes.
Ryan Frost, though, playing a bit of games here, just holding his hand up high that Shauna can't reach. He's able to jump up and match him, but
it's getting close.
if you can't reach up, if you can't jump over it, duck under it, as they say. As she stands the foot and is now there, I mentioned before, just taking it to Ryan Frost. For her father, she says, with a hurricanrana.
I love it.
I'm not quite sure whose father she was talking about, but nonetheless, Ryan Frost just got sent over the top rope.
Oh, and he is on the ground right now, trying to get up at this moment.
Shauna Reed just bouncing around, ready for Frost to get back in here.
Uh-oh. Are we going to see?
And Frost very reluctant.
Yeah, I thought she was going to go over those ropes for a minute.
Jim was trying to reach back over, but now Ryan's back in. Telling he wants to tag Jim.
Yeah, he looks like he wants to tag really bad.
And Jim's back in here. He couldn't get his hands on Amos, but it looks like he's ready to get his hands on Shauna if she's willing to play ball. Looks like she is. She's trying to whip off Jim, but he is the immovable object right now. Throwing Shauna like she's nothing. Holding that waist lock onto Jim while she can't do much. She can hold him in place, but
Amos
Jim got
tried.
that chokehold. Just shoving Amos like he's nothing. Ah, look at that. Those giant hands just slamming into Amos.
Oh, and he's going a little crazy on Joe. You don't want him to untuck that shirt.
Jim looking like he's sizing up, ready for a finishing blow already here. Full steam ahead.
Oh, he
throwing
sure
that
was.
knee and thigh into the head of Amos.
Oh, I haven't seen Amos like this for a minute. He is down and out. I don't know if he's going to get up.
I'm not quite sure either right now. If I was referee, I'd be checking out. Oh, just pulling him up by the scruff of his beard.
Oh, man, don't mess with the beard.
I will say, Nicole, despite the methods, if I was Jim, I would be rightfully pissed as well. Amos was just playing with him the first half, and now he's here to just deliver some punishment, saying, "You're wasting my time."
Yep, I've had enough.
You saw that stalled suplex as Amos is stuck there writhing, once again pulling Amos up by the beard. Oh, look at this. Trying to set, oh, there it is, that stretch.
Oh, you can hear him. He is in
Yanking
pain.
the arm out of there, pulling it out from his shoulder. Ryan Frost, meanwhile, pulling on his tag partner's arm to get some more leverage. Amos screaming in agony right now.
Oh, man. Joe's checking on him right now.
There it is again, Ryan Frost using that opportunity. The referee looking away. Tag back into Frost. Now you see it with Jim holding Amos steady. Oh, lifting him up. And just look at that. That backbreaker throwing him on.
There's a lot going on right now.
Grass City's tag team maneuvering, just whittling down Amos in every way they can, taking him out with a 1-2, not a 3, Nicole.
Oh, Amos is going to fight.
You just see Ryan Frost doing like a little bit of slap to Shauna Reed.
She's trying to get in there to help her partner right now, but that's definitely not helping.
Well, while a bit mean-spirited, it was a smart maneuvering nonetheless, making Shauna try to run in there, getting the referees distracted so that Grass City can go take Amos to their hometown. 1-2. Amos does not get a 3. Look at that, Ryan Frost just coming in with a big clothesline. Now look at that, 1, 2. Ryan Frost just stared dead into Shauna Reed's eyes with that one.
You got to try harder on Amos than that.
Ryan Frost, while I understand his frustrations, I think he's taking his eye off the game here, trying to taunt Shauna more. The tag back into his partner. There's Jim again, now with that overhead right hand. I gotta say, Nicole, this match has just been, I almost would say it's a return of everything that Amos has probably done over his tenure here at FGW right now.
I would say that's a correct statement right there. A little bit of karma for him.
But Amos managing to fly out of there. Oh, look at this, just spiking Jim on down. Head meets ground.
Is he gonna make it to his partner for that tag?
Cole, that was such a beautiful maneuver. I couldn't say it properly. I was tripping over my words. What a freaking maneuver. There you see, Amos was trying to crawl away. But Jim has his leg locked up. Tap back into Ryan. And now it's stomped down to the small of Amos's back, clutching onto that leg that Jim had.
Oh, he's trying. He wants to make it,
Amos,
and he does.
He rolled through. Shauna's back in. Ryan is looking worse for wear. He just got met with that drop kick from the heavens.
Shauna Reed is going psycho.
Yes,
on
she
these
is.
boys.
Look at that double leg taking them to their knees. Up, down, to the ground. Both men having to roll out as Shauna Reed stands tall. Oh, wait, what's the general manager doing here? Oh, and there's the Zodiac, and there's Justin Dream. Spectre's family here.
This is not their show. Do they know that, Bryce?
Well, I mean, it kind of is. David Barton Spectre is the general manager, but look at that! Double suicide dive to the family. As Amos took them out, Shauna Reed back in the ring. Joe Cobes trying to get him out of here.
You're going to have to do more to this tag team.
Amos was trying to reach your dream, but then here comes Jim, pulling him back, taking this opportunity. As Amos gets choked down the guardrail, Ryan Frost taking it to Shauna Reed.
With Barnabas
Oh, he has
cane.
his cane. Oh, well, look at this. It's just taking the head, that crystal skull, straight into the back of Shauna.
He's getting referee Joe's
1,
attention.
2, 3.
And that is it.
Taking a victory home for Brass City.
Oh, this arena is not happy right now. You can definitely hear that one.
Brass City Devils is a very fitting name, using every dirty trick in the book that they had across them. And I can see that the general manager looks pretty happy with that result, and even giving Ryan Frost a handshake. Even without asking him, the Brass City Devils just did his dirty work for him.
And now they run away.
It seems Jim here wants one more piece of Amos. Barnabas is just lavishing in this. Ah, look at that. That short arm clothesline.
Man.
And there you see Amos and Shauna Reed are both hurting as the Brass City Devils shaking hands with the devil himself.
That is a very good observation on that. The devil himself.
Cole, this is just a brutal match.
Oh, absolutely. But you know what? They better watch out for these two, because Amos and Shauna, they're not going to be okay with this. They're going to get their revenge.
Yes, they most certainly are. But folks, as we check up on these two, we'll be back with more wrestling action here in a second.
It is a non-title match. Introducing team number 1, accompanied to the ring by the leader, David Barnabas Spector. From the HFIL, the Black Sheep, Justin Dream, and from the 36th Chamber of Parts Unknown, the Zodiac. Shall fall to my family.
And here they come, the Zodiac and Justin Dream. Led, of course, by the FGW General Manager, David Barnabas Spector. As you heard here, Nicole, this is going to be a non-title match for our FGW, against our FGW Tag Team Champions. And I gotta say, I'm pretty excited for this match, all things considered, despite the fact that it's the family.
Yeah, but what's the score going to be tonight after this one?
I mean, you gotta say, if the family manages to win this match tonight, that surely puts them as the real number 1 contenders for the tag team titles.
Well, I'd argue a little bit on that one, but we're gonna see.
Well, we're about to see their opponents. Here they come.
And their opponents from Mount 2, they are the FGW Tag Team Champions, Ryan Wild, Stevel. They are Roach.
And here they come. It is your FGW Tag Team Champions after defeating the Bold and Beautiful at FGW Unleashed, Ryan Wild and the Heretic Stevel. There he is, wearing his crown of barbed wire as the King of Monsters,
Oh yeah.
flanking behind him.
You heard that straight from the champ's mouth. They are the champions, and they are gonna back up these belts.
Not only are they the champions, Nicole, that means they are #1.
Absolutely. They earned every bit of this standing ovation from their fans at FGW Arena tonight.
I will say though, while they did defeat the Bold and Beautiful last week at Unleashed, that ending of the match didn't come without controversy. As we all saw, it came out while Stevel had Shea Solo pinned down. Shea Solo had Stevel in the triangle choke. And Stevel did pass out while in that hold, but Shea Solo did get pinned. It was up to referee discretion, and referee decided, you know what? The match goes to Roach.
I think that was the right decision too.
You see, not only do they carry the FGW Tag Team Championships, they also carry that Roach title that they hold very dear to their hearts. What really was a focal point of our tag team division here for a long time, as every team just was stealing it back and forth. And now they got some new gold to take their hands on. And it looks like Justin Dream's going to start this off for the family. And Ryan Wild having a moment of wisdom there, just saying, you know what, it's like we just mentioned. Everyone's kind of had their fun stealing those belts. We're going to make sure that they're nice, secure.
Yes.
No one's running off of them tonight.
Yeah, even though Barnabas just said you can hand them over here, we'll take them.
Oh, he might be the general manager, but you know, it's all ulterior. You don't want bias. You don't want ulterior motives here. But there you see Stevel and the Dream locking it up. I'm shockingly Justin Dream able to right now outpower Stevel by pushing him into the corner. And then you get that.
You got the Black Sheep. Do a little dance there for a second.
Looks like Justin Dream. Nice. Having some dance moves. Oh, hey, look at that.
I missed him. That was the Tickle Monster there. That goes way back.
We haven't seen the Tickle Monster poke his head out since Billy. You can see that Ryan Wild having some mocking words for the Black Sheep. And now Stevel getting that headlock. Oh, wait, what? Did Stevel just bite the head of Justin Dream?
I think, yes, and I just saw it again. Ew.
Ew. That's disgusting. Nicole,
yeah.
that's a bit uncalled for. I wouldn't want someone to bite me.
But it is Stevel. So are you shocked?
What I'm not shocked by is that clothesline just sending Justin Dream inside out.
Wow, he looks a little disoriented and a little confusion going on there after that hit.
And he's got a lot more pain coming to him as Ryan Wild, now the legal man, getting whipped into the corner by both members of Roach. You see Ryan Wild.
Oh, you gotta love that King of Monsters, Ryan Wild, with those monster chops that he gives.
Yep, and now sending Dream straight into the boot of his brother. Just keeping him trapped in that corner. Another tag back out to Stevel. Look at that. Ryan dives in. Stevel comes overhead. That tag team maneuvering that the two brothers of Roach have mastered over the years.
Man, when these two are in the ring, the brothers of Roach, sometimes I'm not worried about their opponents. Sometimes I'm actually worried about the ring.
Sometimes I'm worried about a bit of brain damage right now as Dream and Stevel are trading headbutts. I don't know if that was the wisest decision because we know that Dream is a tough nut to crack as Zodiac is now legal. Using this opportunity to pull Stevel back and meet that club and forearm. Oh, just a big blow to the jaw.
Yeah, Stevel can definitely take a lot, but that one looked like it rocked him a little bit.
Now you see Stevel been tied up by the family there. His arm now getting caught in that steel cable rope. Zodiac using every bit of that 5 count. Tab back into Dream. Like I said before, the family has something to really improve here tonight. They want to be that #1 contender for the tag team titles. Like we said before earlier in our broadcast, we still do not have official #1 contenders.
Nope.
Like I said earlier, you got to assume if you can get a win over the champs, that has to do something for you. And you see Dream right now taking control over Stevel, keeping that arm pinned down. Tab back into the Zen Destroyer.
You got Stevel trying to make it over to the corner there to his brother, but is he gonna make it? He needs to make it, and Ryan Wild is ready to get in there.
Seems Zodiac ready to get a bit of vengeance for Dream's, I guess I would call it main course after that biting incident.
Yeah.
Seems Zen Destroyer wanting to play with his food for now. Just taking it every step of the time. Those methodical strikes of his. But oh, look at that shot blocked by Stevel. And that forearm. Zodiac did not let that stop him as he has Stevel's arm tucked up, but Stevel managed to duck.
He got that tag.
Tag out to Ryan Wild.
You might be in trouble, guys.
Here he is tagging it, both members of the family. Steve just, I guess you can count that as a tag. Oh, look at that. Those double blows straight to the cranium. 1, 2. And David Barnabas Spector just yanking Joe Lopez out of the ring.
Joe's had a rough night. You do not want to take that to Joe.
Look at this. Well, David has Joe Lopez in an argument. Justin Dream.
Oh!
Rough night indeed.
Oh my gosh, is Joe okay?
I think Joe is out.
We need to get
look at
security.
that, just getting rocked is Justin Dream. Steve was down. Dream is down. Wild's down. Zodiac, everyone is out. Oh, wait.
Oh, you see
There
what
he is.
I see, right?
I see a heavy little Viking with my little eye. He's a stocking. He's a praying.
What is Barnabas doing?
He's trying to
He's
get
screaming
some
like
kind
a
of
girl.
referee or security detail. Something. Oh, he's calling for Kaz Napier.
Oh,
Earlier we saw Kaz get rocked by Hooks, and Hooks coming back again. That is 2 spears in one night from Hooks for Kaz.
oh, Barnabas, your plan is just getting spoiled.
And now with the referee still out, the Zodiac coming in with David's cane. Oh, no,
We need to get a new rep out here.
Oh,
But
wait, here comes
instead,
Shauna Reed and Amos.
Amos. And
Zodiac
Hooks.
doesn't realize he's surrounded.
Hooks is in the corner, stalking
Hey, look
Barnabas.
at that. Rod by Shauna and just got clobbered by Amos with the cane.
There is so much going on right now.
Looks like Shauna and Amos want a bit of vengeance from earlier in the night when Zodiac and Dream interfered with their match against the Brass City Devils. And now both members of Roach got Justin Dream up.
Shauna's helping referee Joe get back in that ring. He is up.
And
is he
he's
gonna make this
down.
count?
1, 2, 3.
There we go.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winners, the
So close,
FGW
Barnabas.
Tag Team Champions, Roach.
Nicole, that's a bit of icing on the cake
Oh,
from
yeah.
earlier in the night. Shauna Reed and Amos came into the help of Roach. Tonight's been all sorts of crazy.
I thought it was gonna be. We anticipated this, but
We saw Roach at the very beginning of our night come to the aid of Hooks. Hooks came to the aid of Roach. Zodiac and Justin Dream came to interfere with Shauna and Amos. Amos come out and save Roach. What? Our tag team division, it's all over the
oh my
place.
God, I don't even know anymore.
All I know is, well, we still don't have a number one contender.
But we sure do, and rightfully so.
And there you see Roach clinking their belts, held them up high. They are your tag team champions, folks. But now we still have a mystery to solve.
Oh yes.
We still gotta find out who those contenders are gonna be.
Well, Shaggy, I guess we're gonna have to figure it out.
We'll figure that out another day because we gotta move on to our main events, folks. See you here soon.
Southwest Ohio's premier wrestling federation can be found right here in Hamilton, Ohio, every Friday night. Join us for pulse-pounding, hard-hitting, old-school professional wrestling from some of today's best wrestling talent during Friday Night Fury. If your dream is to compete in the ring, Fox Pro Wrestling Academy is the place to go. Train under Hall of Fame trainer Cody Hawk and learn wrestling from one of the best of all time. Find out more by visiting us on Facebook at Future Great Wrestling.
Oh, man! It is now time for our main event of the evening. One fall, 60-minute time limit for the FGW Championship. Introducing first the challenger from Chillicothe, Ohio, Pure Trash, Ron Mathis.
Nicole, earlier in the night, the challenge was laid out by Matt Taylor. He set an open challenge for the FGW Championship for anyone not on the roster, and that challenge was met by Ron Mathis. Ron Mathis has been all over the country. He's collected championships everywhere he's gone, and he is the self-proclaimed trashiest wrestler alive. And I can say it's not without good reason. He has every single trick in the trash bin you could think of.
I'm telling you what, Bryce, he does. He reminds me of a little bit of a dive bar daddy that we know.
We haven't heard that name in a long time.
Oh
is
yeah.
coming to the ring by Brother Daniel. From the Bible Belt, he is the new FGW champion, the Guiding Light, Matthew Taylor.
And here is your new FGW champion, 1 week removed from when he defeated Cody Hawk at Unleashed. The leader of the congregation, it is Matt Taylor. I can tell you, Nicole, earlier in the night when Mathis accepted the challenge, he wasn't too happy about it. And I can't say I blame him because, well, you already know, Ron Mathis is one ferocious, fearsome competitor.
Well, I'm going to have to say it. Our FGW champion, he is too. So we're going to see what he has to bring to the table here or bring to the ring.
Yep, and there you see, being brought out by members of his congregation. And there he is, wearing that belt with pride. looking a bit boastful right now. And you can see Mathis with that stone cold seriousness set up on his face. Cole, I'm excited to get this match underway.
Oh, it's one thing I agree with you right now, Bryce. I was looking forward to this.
That FGW title has always been hallmarked by phenomenal matches, and I'm sure tonight is going to be no different.
You hear the champ.
Same.
FGW is his, Bryce.
Well, ever since the congregation now has hold of FGW in the form of Matt Taylor, I think he does have a bit of credence to that claim.
But I remember another little faction, a little family called the Code. They were mighty, but they fell.
Who knows what the future of the congregation holds? For all we know, it could change right here, right now, because this title match is underway. Ron Mathis getting that crowd started up. He's ready to rock and roll. Matt Taylor just not taking this too seriously. Matt Taylor trying to appease the better half of Ron Mathis, but there's something that should be said about Ron Mathis. There is no better half of this man.
I can tell that.
You don't take the title of pure trash for nothing. Because there's that slap to the face. No love lost.
Yes, wow.
And there's a kick to return it. And Matt Taylor said, all right, you want to play like that? We're going full steam ahead.
But he also still loves you, he would say.
That's a bit of tough love, I got to admit. But Matt Taylor taking Mathis, whipping him off into the ropes. Big back body drop. But Mathis just not
right
affected by it.
No, he was not at all.
There he has those gorilla chest pounds and returning the favor. Matt Taylor definitely feeling that back pain right now. Ah, look at that. Just big upper arm straight into the chin. Matt Taylor trying to defend his face. And then this just getting heel thrown across the ring.
Wow. He's getting that love of these FGW fans right now.
Ron Mathis is on the attack. Calling for one more. And there's the second course. Seems like Ron Mathis, he's enjoying all this pain he's inflicting onto the champion.
I think this is something that he definitely does for fun, Bryce.
Oh, I can confirm. I've seen videos. But there you see him just crashing down those big overhead hands. But Matt Taylor holding on. Mathis managed to get out of it, and just a clothesline down onto Matt Taylor.
That was very short-lived.
I gotta say, I haven't seen Matt Taylor be on the back foot
Yes.
ever?
I don't think so. I think you're right.
There you see Ron Mathis just holding Matt Taylor up high, stalling him in the air, letting all that blood flow down to his head.
Oh, this might go bad, Bryce. This definitely might go bad.
You leave someone up that high for that long, they're going to start losing consciousness, Nicole. And with all the back attacks that we've seen versus now, just that slammed down to the earth. Matt Taylor, rightfully so, just favoring the small of himself. Oh, look at this. Ron Mathis coming outside, but he hit the juggernaut instead. And look at that super kick to Ron Mathis.
Oh.
And look at that. Matt Taylor just suplexing Ron Mathis onto the apron.
I think it's more helping him into the ring at that point.
Matthew Taylor is none too pleased with how this match has gone so far, and he is going to get a reverse of fortunes here. Oh, just throwing, cranking, just outright popping out the arm of Ron Mathis as it went from up in the sky down to the apron, and Matt Taylor returning with a kick to that same arm. Matt Taylor needs to break up that count. I should note though, Matt Taylor does have a champion's advantage. While he can lose this match due to disqualification or count out, he does not change hands of the title.
Nope.
The title can only be changed hands by pinfall or submission. See, while Ron Mathis got those chops in, Matt Taylor once again targeting that arm that he's just been wearing down bit by bit with those overhead leg swings. Mathis just trying to get away, trying to get some recollections, but as long as you're inside this ring, there's nowhere you can really run. And with Brother Daniel on the outside, like we just saw, you can't even be safe on the outside either.
No, we know how the congregation works, Bryce. We've all seen it plenty of times before. And it's not going to stop here, not even after he's gotten the FGW championship belt.
It's not going to stop here, but there's a good reason why. It's certainly effective. But that's also effective as that Bill power slam by Ron Mathis. Going for a cover, one. Only a one count. Ron Mathis feeling this match right now, but Matt Taylor once again getting into the control of things.
Yeah, and he's over there on the ground feeling that pain.
Matt Taylor saying, "Who do you think you are?" He does not take kindly to anyone who defies him. He says he is all about love, but that love comes with a price.
Oh, we've seen match after match.
Oh, wait, look at that.
That's two. He got the two, but
Real close to having a new champion there, Nicole. Matt Taylor isn't going to take that one lightly, though. Ron Mathis just stuck on the ground. Looks like he's out. Matt Taylor got a little bit cocky there. Just placed the 1 foot on. Not shot. That only got a one count. Ron Mathis.
oh yes, Mathis is getting up right now, but
he
he's
tried
met by Juggernaut Jax.
He tried getting fired up, but got cut short there. Matt Taylor was looking for a whip off, but Ron Mathis reversed it around. Look at that. Matt Taylor looks like his lights out.
Is that going to be
One,
it for him?
two. No, only a 2 count. Ron Mathis trying to regain some feeling back in that hand. I gotta say, after all the beating it's taken, it's probably definitely shot some nerves.
Oh.
Talked about it before in previous matches. Limiting the amount of limbs available that your opponent has, that significantly takes out their offense. Especially taking out an arm and a hand like Matt Taylor's been doing to Ron Mathis.
Oh, Ron Mathis just hit that corner ring post, and man, did he hit it hard.
Matt Taylor continues to just take that hand, throwing it down. He does not. This isn't just about retaining his title at this point, Nicole.
No.
I think at this point, this is about delivering a message.
Oh yes, and he's definitely delivering a message right now that's loud and clear.
He's trying to make Ron Mathis submit, but Ron's saying no, not yet. He's still trying to fight and hold on into this. Matt Taylor, though, relishing in the agonizing screams of Mathis.
Man, are those loud, but Matthew Taylor warned him.
Look at that. Managed to get that flip over. Oh, pile driver by Ron Mathis.
Oh my gosh.
All the way to Matt Taylor.
Is this it?
Went to his head, but no.
Oh, he
Only.
is not done.
Only a 2 count. Nicole, we were half a second away from having a new champion.
It's just half.
Ron Mathis, he realizes how close he was. He needs to continue that attack, keep this offense up. Matt Taylor recognizes the danger that's in, so he said, you know what? I'm gonna throw you into the corner. His feet crashing into those steel cable ropes that we have. Going in for another cover, hook of the leg, 1, 2. Only a 2 count by referee Joe Lopez.
Matthew Taylor's not happy with that 2 count either. He looks tired, but he is determined to get this match finished and prove his point.
He's still trying to fight on, but not without saying some encouraging words to the audience. More so for his own benefit, I feel, as Ron Mathis is delivering those back elbows. What's this? Going up from the second rope. Look at that DDT off the second rope.
Wow, that was actually beautiful.
He just took Matt Taylor for a ride.
Oh, he did.
And Joe Lopez definitely need to check on Matt Taylor. He might be out, but
is he going up? It looks like he's going up.
he looks like he's teasing it. 1 rope,
Oh,
2 ropes.
Matthew Taylor needs to move.
Up there, but
that backfired
that
really
shot
bad.
block sent all the nether regions into the wrong places. Oh, is Matt Taylor setting up for the Spanish fly? Or no, is it a suplex? I'm not quite sure, but wait. There it is from the top. Ron Mathis coming down for a suplex, and he managed to get off another one, returning the favor, sending Matt Taylor onto that connecting cable.
Oh.
Matt Taylor has definitely seen better days right now.
Oh, I agree. Is this it for Matthew Taylor?
Could Matt Taylor's reign come to an end right now, Nicole?
Already, too?
Ron Mathis looks like he's looking to fall away, slam.
Oh, and that. Oh, you got Joe Lopez checking on Matthew Taylor right now to make sure he was okay because, man, that was something.
That was, what looks like in doing so, Ron Mathis did some damage to himself. As you hear Joe Lopez doing that double count. But Mathis is up.
Oh, they're both getting up.
Both men up to their feet now. Ducks block the clothesline. And then watch it again. 3rd time.
Oh, he is having troubles.
You can hear the crowd chanting for the trashiest man alive. And you hear that victory screech of Mathis. He is going. It feels like he's about to go for the kill here, Nicole. Matt Taylor reversing that whip around. But he got caught. Power slam.
Wow.
Ron Mathis needs to make a cover.
Oh, Mathis is hurting though. He really is, but he is not giving up yet.
Matt Taylor crawling to the corner, as is Ron Mathis, both trying to get up to their feet. Coming in high, that uppercut to Matt Taylor. And he's going for a big, meaty right hand.
Matt is looking rough. He's looking defeated right now in that corner.
I think Matt's out on his feet. And this is just the end. Matt Taylor staring up at the lights as Ron Mathis going for a cover. 1,
Is that gonna be
2.
it?
Oh, Nicole!
Oh, he is not going to give up that. Nope, he's not going to give up.
Joe Lopez showing it off. That was centimeters, no, mere millimeters away from having a new champion.
So close, so close.
Nicole, I could have swore that this match was over. But we're still trying along, folks. These two men have not come to a victory yet. But it sounds like the Juggernaut was trying to get the attention. Not Mathis, but he got Joe's.
Uh-oh, here we go.
Kick to Ron Mathis. And look at that Death Valley driver. And a big jumping stomp onto Mathis. A cover. 1, 2. Reversal.
Oh, he's trying
Ron-
to get him tap. Are we going to have a tap tonight?
Matt Taylor has that log held in,
Oh,
keeping
he's
him
locked
steady.
good.
Has both hands around the neck of Ron Mathis, trying to choke him out. That leg keeping Ron Mathis
Here
in
they
place.
go.
Wait.
Mathis is not having it. He says no.
Oh, look at this reversal. Going for the pin. No! Nicole, this match is still going. Both men are still in this. Matt Taylor, he's asking for forgiveness, but it might be a little too late for that. He tried to outsmart Mathis. Caught the leg. Going up. Planting him down. Oh, he's got the sharpshooter. Nicole, are we going to see Matt Taylor tap?
I'm not sure. You hear the crowd. They want
Oh,
to
look
see
at
him
that.
tap.
Matt Taylor is like squished in half right now. Ron Mathis has it
He's
fully
getting to
in.
those ropes.
He's trying to crawl to the ropes. He needs that rope break, and he got it.
He got it. Joe
But
says
Ron
get
Mathis,
off.
he's holding on to it as long as he's allowed to. He crawls to the rope, but as Joe Kopez checking on Matt Taylor, Mathis back up to his feet. He still has that will in him, Nicole.
Oh, I told you he's not going to give that build up so easily.
That shot to Matt Taylor and another one for good measure. Matt Taylor definitely can see it etched onto his face. But he managed to turn it around, but up and over by Ron Mathis, only to be met with a super kick. But then a clothesline.
Oh, man.
Matt Taylor is down. Ron Mathis still has that fire inside of him. Oh boy.
What does Jax thinks he's going to do?
It looks like he's about to get met with some trash as Ron Mathis landing Jax down on the apron.
I think Mathis just took out the trash with Jax there.
Oh, is Ron Mathis going to climb the ropes again?
Oh, he's back onto Taylor. He's not done.
But Brother Daniel holding on to the leg. Managing to kick him off. And both men just staring at each other. Mathis smart to jump over. Oh, he has Matt Taylor. Oh,
Matt's
but
got
Matt
the
Taylor holding on the
ropes.
ropes. He has to break it. Oh, but he let go. Oh, it looks like Matt Taylor's trying to go for a sneaky pin attempt, but not quite. But look at that planning.
Is this
1,
it?
2, 3. Nicole.
Oh, yeah.
And still.
The winner and still FGW champion, the Guiding Light, Matthew Taylor.
There you have it, Bryce. Still your FGW champ.
Nicole, I thought that match could have gone either way, multiple points. And both men just took it to each other with everything they had. But ultimately, the Guiding Light is still our FGW champion. Oh, I just gotta say, what a match, Nicole.
Time to see the light, Bryce. Might just be. You don't know.
You don't know, but everyone, I want to say thank you for joining us here on our broadcast of Shockwave. We hope you enjoyed this evening. We will see you next week more with wrestling action here in Hamilton, Ohio. My name is Bryce Knox. This is Nicole Delisle. Everyone, peace and good night.